So, if someone is what's calling someone else a bellend, what they're saying is that person's a dickhead.
He's ridiculous.
Alright, it's time for Dragon... I have a character.
We are the British Spelling Boys.
Oh, it's the Burn Barrel Boys. We're here to go to Ferelden.
We're
gonna save the land from the dark spawn.
The dog spawn.
Dark spawn.
Dog spawn.
The chantry teaches us
that's one of the
that it
Beatles
is the
songs.
hubris of men which
Hi,
brought the dark spawn
we're
into our world.
Forever Burns Eternal, and this is our song
The
Canticle of
mages that
Trinities.
sought to usurp heaven.
We're playing at a Warped Tour this
But
year.
instead,
This is our dark
They destroyed
goth, the gospel music.
It's our dark gospel.
Or,
We play,
They
what
were
kind of
cast
music do you
out,
play? Dark
twisted
gospel.
and cursed
evil
by
gospel.
their own corruption.
So, in honor of Dragon
They
Age
returned as
Veilguard, we're
monsters.
playing the prequel to Dragon Age
first of the
Veilguard
dark
the prequel.
as an updater, a refresher, you know, because there's a new game coming out, and we wanted to get an idea of like.
We think it's just gonna be just as good, honestly.
I'm hoping this is as
They
good
became a
as
blight
Veilguard
upon the
looks.
lands.
Because if this game is,
Unstoppable.
I mean, I've played it before, but I don't really remember it too well. But if it's as good as Veilguard looks, it might be a
The
good game.
dwarven kingdoms
it looks
were
pretty
the
good.
first to fall.
I don't know about
And
you.
from the deep
I'm excited
roads,
for the
the
zany
darkspawn
antics
drove at
of
us
this
again.
new
The
upcoming
wacky
game.
Again.
The wacky.
Until finally we
The
neared
that just
annihilation.
happens.
The you and what army? That army. You know. Hi, young Gandalf. Young Gandalf's about to kill all these guys.
This guy looks like he should have been much cooler than what he was.
Yeah, they really didn't do enough with Duncan.
Yeah.
Even be
I mean,
too
spoiler,
late.
but you know.
For I
Duncan.
have seen with
His face
my
here?
own eyes what lies on the horizon.
What?
Zero Dawn.
Turn and
Maker.
walk away slowly.
Help us all.
The Horizon Zero Dawn. Does
Right.
anyone actually play those games?
I don't even know if they're real games. For all I know, they could be like those fake YouTube ads where they show like, play this game and it's like save the princess and it's like dump fire on her or like open her prison cell.
Yeah,
You know, to me that's what I think that
pull out the one bar and like
yeah, and then
one
all
that's
the
obviously overhead with lava. And then
it's
the
like
one
oh
underneath
no,
gold. Yeah.
you didn't do it right. Wow, I get to pick between body type 1 and body type 2.
You know how there's like the lumberjack grind set,
Yeah.
like where dudes want to be like, I am the alpha omega beta man who wants to be a lumberjack, and
Yeah.
like they grow beards and like become jacked. You know, like that's the dwarf equivalent, or that's the LP equivalent is to be a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm on that dwarf grind set.
Yeah, that dwarf.
I want to
grind
become a
set.
master of making jewelry.
Because you can't become like a lumberjack, so the equivalent is.
I want to become a stonesmith, work a forge.
working forges and being really buff and
I want
like
to drink ale in a tavern with
and fighting like
fighting orcs.
yes,
That's
what the LP community shall strive for.
Yeah, so a dwarven commodore.
Do you want to be a rogue or do you want to be bra? Shma.
You want to be a warrior. Why would you want to be a rogue?
Because then you don't have to worry about missing Liliana because you never knew about her for the first three games.
I want Liliana along because I want to see how she reacts to how I expect my sassy dwarf will play.
Dude, I never knew she existed for the first couple playthroughs I played of this.
I still don't know how you miss her. Did you not go into the tavern? She's like, Jesus told me that I should be with you.
No, I never went in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you not go in the tavern?
You just skipped
like
through the first area.
Speed run!
Yeah.
Speed run! Speed run!
Well, you don't want to, you want to get to, the cool parts of the game, you know? Who wants to be in, Dirt Town?
Hi, I'm John from Dirt Town.
Welcome to Dirtville.
Burping and farting and, rubbing goop on things. That seems like what...
Just like glue.
Yeah, you just have, a bottle of glue and everybody's like, uh-oh, he's got a bottle of glue.
Oh, no.
And you're over there.
You're glued to your chair.
Alright, we're not going to be a rich dwarf. We're going to be a...
If I were a rich dwarf.
If I were a rich dwarf, I would murder my brothers in cold blood.
If I were a rich dwarf.
Yeah, see, so Dwarven Commodore.
You know, a dwarf on the roof.
I'm a human noble.
Nobleman, give me your best.
My name is Aidan Cousland.
My name is Ashton Kuster.
My name is Aidan Cousland. Greetings.
The generic human
Just
character.
just play with everything default.
Ugh, no. That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
Look at here. Look at my chin and nose.
Oh no,
Look
my
at my
dog.
hair.
My dog's killing the darkspawn and Duncan's here. What's Duncan
Hey,
doing
brother.
here? Beans. Oh, you like a beans on
Beady
toast?
little eyes.
Oh, don't you know about the British delicacy, beans on toast? We eat it for breakfast all the time over here in Britain. Beans.
For some reason, I like leaving everything else like to make him handsome, but his eyes are like that. Call me Mr. Thickneck. I'm the one with the thick neck over here. I'm an Australian dwarf.
I'm an Australian.
If I ever made a fantasy universe, I'd make all the dwarves Australian.
Yeah. Not even British.
Not even Brit. No, not
Yeah.
British.
That's a stereotype. You want to make them Australian.
Oi! You're right over here.
We can't keep that in.
No, can't do that.
I'm going to keep that in, but block that out. That's a bit much. Oi! You can't be using that word. That's a terrible word to use. His name should be Krampus Dank Scramp.
His name is Scrampus.
Scrampamelia.
Scrampus Idukin.
Scrampus Idukin.
Yeah, because you can't change your last name.
Yeah.
The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty
My guy looks
grievances.
very special. Gorm, tell her she may take her leave of me.
You have another person tell
Thank
other
you.
people things for you.
I will go now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Even though you're like directly communicating it, you have someone else repeat it.
Yes. Gorm, tell her that she may leave. You may leave.
So dumb.
The king, as well as several other lords, are quite fond of his work. He writes of the ancient paragons.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
So kill him. Do you fear an old man?
Of course not. No, please,
Okay.
That man had the patronage of many powerful houses.
Not anymore.
House Volney has some new enemies then. They'll get over it. Or it's always good to stir the pot from time to time. It's always good to stir the pot from time to time.
Too true. If this worm's patrons don't like this, they can take on House Volney. Excuse me, Your Highness. Now then, you get to the feast.
Every time your character comes into view with his eyes. Every time.
His skin's so smooth too. Look,
Yeah, it's like there's no like texture to your skin.
it's like shiny.
Yeah. You've used so much lotion.
Are you heading to the proving arena?
Yes, I intend to fight. Gorham, I do not remember addressing this man.
You are not to address the Lord Idukan and the spoken to first.
Forgive me, Sir Gorham. I meant no offense.
Back to your duties.
Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Idukan. I give you the Lord Idukan himself.
Bingity bangity.
Bonk.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
He's sucking up to us, dude.
Oh, you brown-nosing man.
You didn't stop me to exchange pleasantries.
No, I
Your
surely
name
did
is
not.
Grosh
Let us
Brown.
just pretend we
I'm from
spent
the
another
brown-nosing
20
clan.
From the brown nose clan.
things on each other's houses. There is
We
a
are
vote coming
15
before the
centuries of
assembly
brown
next week,
noses.
and a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
Now, feast, drink, and celebrate. For the
I love
morning
how like
brings
animated it is.
battle.
He's like
moving his
As for you,
hands.
my new commander,
Oh, he's Italian.
find your brother Trian and send
We
him.
are the Italian
Maybe
dwarves.
watching the
Ha ha!
cruise, or
Well, that's a
getting
great
some
idea
rest
too.
from the cruise.
A society of Italian dwarves.
Of course, father.
Ah, tomatoes.
Well,
We are the Italian dwarves.
Yes, I'm a mafia dwarf.
Good luck to you.
No, that's
tomorrow.
that's
Your
a
father is very
that's-
isn't our newest commander.
The ancestors grant us
what you
victory
call it?
against
May the
the
Paragon
dark
that is
spawn.
blasphemy upon real Italians.
They'll put a hit out on you.
What are they gonna throw tomatoes at me?
No,
and,
they'll still spike your meatballs.
What are they gonna put me in a giant pot of spaghetti?
They'll put poison meatballs in all your food.
Here's a meatball. It is not a poison.
It's a poison the meatball. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a dwarf. I'm gonna fight everyone.
You can't beat my dwarven power.
He'll
Leon and his
behave.
men will clear
This is the
way
new voice for
for Scrappus.
Scrappus.
Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the dark spawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Look at all these brave dwarven men.
These dwarven men shall fight.
They're off to fight the dark spawn.
May the Paragons favor you.
Look at his leather
Stone will
helmet.
catch you if you fall.
It's so
Glory awaits!
intricate and interesting.
Balin, you and your men will second the king.
What are those like giant beasts called? Grankleberries or something?
We're about to fight the Greg
Bots
about to go. Whoa!
and their crag stands.
Look at that texture here.
Well, your what is it? Your
Oh.
2070 can't handle this game.
Apparently. Onward then.
Onward to glory.
Onward to glory.
I'm
going-
the Italian
I'm off
dwarf.
to fight the darkspawn in these tunnels.
Darkspawn.
Me and Gorham and that other guy from the Provings yesterday. We're off.
The Darkspawn.
We're off to fight the darkspawn down here.
Treasure.
Treasure.
I want treasure.
I want the treasure.
Give me your treasure, mysterious box.
Give me the treasure.
I want the treasure from the box.
Box of pain.
My box of treasure.
House of pain. Jump around. Jump around.
My name
Jump
is
up. Jump up to get down. Tactics.
John C.J.'s
Map
box
journal.
of pain.
John C. Riley's box of pain.
Would it be just like a weird guy who pops out in his head?
Steve Brule.
Like Steve Roll's head just pops out of it.
He's the Gum Jabbar from
And
Doom.
he like gums your hand. I like the idea of like a D&D campaign where all the players are dwarves.
What's happened?
Just everyone's a dwarf. It's like, brothers.
Brothers,
It's just
we're all dwarves.
It's just Warhammer.
There's probably a patch or
Is
something.
that an Idukan signet ring? I guess that's how they got in here.
It's Trians.
The ring is Trian's. That means he...
It must have been stolen from him.
Yes, exactly what I was going to say.
Blind as a rock, this one is.
I suggest you shut your mouth and do your job. Let's
We'll
not
leave
waste
you behind,
time.
tied
Carry
up
on,
for the
men.
darkspawn to find you with your butthole exposed. Shut your yap.
What do you think they would do if they had found you?
What do you think they'd do to your
right.
butt if they found it exposed?
That's right, they would kill you.